Hey guys, welcome back to Seller Sessions. Last week I was covering the relevancy scoring for keywords, so I hope some of you guys tried out. Obviously check the show notes if you want to go back to the previous show, check that out. And I mentioned that I didn't have the time to go into gift keywords, so I thought this week we could cover off utilising gift keywords. So for instance, with gift keywords, it can be like hitting the lottery in some cases. I do believe one should explore and test them. It'd be silly just to bank on those without a clear path laid out on having your core keywords. Some people will do this or attempt this, but it's a dangerous game to play, as I said, because it's like a lottery. But I do know brands that were able to do well with this in the kids category and had a real knack for finding the right gift keywords and to their products, and effectively had a pretty good strong hit rate with it. I've also seen sellers where they try to pivot to gift keywords as they use broadly related keywords within their niche, where I mentioned like the product diversification can go too far in related terms to the keywords. And then what happens, the product falls between the stools, a bit of a panic goes on, it's like move to the gift keywords, and this is where some of the problems can lie. So why can gift keywords be problematic in a lot of cases? So if I was going to do a search here, let's take gift for girls. So using that search term, it's going to be different in different territories. The searcher is looking for ideas rather than having specific intent on purchasing, like there and then. So example here that I have on the basis of gifts to girls, the sponsored ad shows a lamp, beads, a journal, and a shoulder bag. The organic placement shows a playhouse, a purse, an Amazon gift card, which of course is sold by Amazon, and some walkie-talkies. Now, none of these have any relationship other they're treated as a gift item, and most of them come in the colour of pink. Let's do another one. So let's try gifts for men. So in the return results included a wallet, a beard apron, t-shirts, a neck massager, and an iPhone dock in the video ad. Again, all disparate products for customers to choose from. Clearly, if you're going to be planning to go after this term, other than t-shirts, these are all functional gadgets and accessories in type of grey, blacks and browns. Then you've got to consider the amount of reviews. So for instance here, with the slimline level wallet here, it's a sponsored ad, no reviews on it. The beard apron, I think it's got 6,000 some change in terms of reviews. The t-shirt's 180,000. The neck massager is 10,000 and some change. And in the video ad here for the dock, it's like 54 reviews. So you can see the difference between going after the organic positions as well. If you're trying to relate that to ranking with PPC, it can kind of end up being quite tough. Now, if you are going to bother going for the gift keywords and you want to utilize these as part of a testing program to enter the lottery or the sweepstake, if you like, a great way to do that is to sort gift keywords is using brand analytics. So you'd say if we were looking at Q4, you're going to set the timeline for the fourth quarter. You're going to use broad terms gift for, because you want a starting string for that to obviously drop down multiple options. So in this case, gift for is going to return a few hundred rows. If you were to go to look at the conversion share, most of these are low single digits. Whereas we look at specific product keywords, these are generally, but not exclusively, 2, 4, 6 times higher. So here I'm looking at the conversion share, 1.1, 4.1, 3.9, 4.0. Yeah, just scrolling down very, very in terms of low in single digits. So some of the rows returned here, we're looking at based on the frequency rank. Gifts for men, search frequency rank of 7. Gifts for women, search frequency rank of 8. Gifts for mum, 59. White elephant gifts for adults, 97. Gifts for dads is 99. So even in the top 100, when you think about the amount of gift keywords that appear in Q4 in the top 1,000, obviously there's some serious velocity there when you take into the uplift of fourth quarter overall in general sales on Amazon. I mean, if you're going to go for birthdays, You can do these by the 12 months, do them in monthly increments. And if you want to nest down, you can nest further down by going down on a weekly basis. So if you're kind of putting this into like a rule system on, the basic rules of ranking for gift keywords versus other keywords is the same protocol as you would normally use across the board. However, they are much different in two ways. So the number one relevant compelling products can be easily 10 times, competing products can be 10 times greater. And number two, the customer often doesn't have specific ideas about what they're looking for, so they may click around and look at more products. So we're discussing here, hitting the fisherman over the head with wet fish. Someone wants to buy a beard oil, they'll see results returning stacks of beard oils. Whereas if you're using a gift keyword, you're going to get disparate products. Conversion rate tends to be lower for the core keywords the conversion rates tend to be lower than the core keywords that you would use. So for example, if an average conversion rate on the core keywords is 10%, I'm using arbitrary numbers here now, the average conversion rate for gift keywords might be only 6% or lower. But these are occasional exceptions when a product is particularly appealing as a gift. Example, some Valentine's Day presents sold mostly as gifts rather than as personal purchases. Also, it can be very effective to advertise on another ASIN that gets lots of traffic for a particular gift keyword, even if that product isn't in the same niche. This often works out better than advertising on the actual gift keywords themselves. So there's a couple of things that you can try there, but to run this back effectively, when you're going after gift keywords, you've got to understand is the intent is different. People using gift keywords generally to gather ideas, and then you enter the lottery on a bunch of disparate products, and then it becomes in the eye of the beholder where they go, I like that product, that looks really good. And there may be a common theme there, or there may not be a common theme. But that's the lottery that you're going into. So you are removed from the direct searcher's intent of purchase versus ideas. Very much like Google organizes the world's information. So people will go to Google to do their research prior to purchase. But generally, when people go on Amazon, they're going there to spend money with an intent behind it, using keyword strings that are going to be relevant to the product. So the key here is never rely on gift keywords. If you're in a situation whereby you've only got a handful of keywords and it's going to be tough to compete, don't look at gift keywords as the opportunity to lead with that product. I'd actually take a step back from the product itself. So hopefully that's some useful information for you today. Don't forget about the conversion rates and stuff being lower. I'll be back here again tomorrow. I've got about 45 tickets left for seller sessions, about 100 left branded by women. I'll be announcing an event that we'll be doing in Prosper in Vegas for sellers on the Tuesday night. So information will come on that soon. Other than that, take care of yourself and your family.